My name is Tasji Bachman, and I'm originally from Normal, Illinois, and I lived there until I was 8. And then we moved to a little tiny town called Toulon, Illinois, and that's kind of what got my interest going in country music, because I honestly didn't grow up with a very country background. I didn't really listen to that music. It was mostly just pop, and that was when I first heard Taylor Swift, and I kind of got into it then, and I was like, this isn't so bad. I played the first time live when I was 13. We had this tiny fall festival in Wyoming, which is just a town away, and I sang Sparks Fly by Taylor Swift with one of my friends, and we won it, and we got $100, split it 50-50, and that's kind of what made me think, oh, maybe I can do this. That's kind of where it all started, and it kind of just snowballed from there. I was just doing shows locally. I was starting to open up for bigger names in Peoria area, and yeah, I just kind of started building from there and kept going. My dad and I started looking at colleges probably junior year of high school, and I knew I wanted to live in Nashville, but I didn't know if I wanted to go to school at like U of I, because that's where my dad had went, and I was kind of interested in going there. But he came up to me one day and said, hey, there's this college called Belmont, do you want to go visit it? And I was like, sure. And as soon as I stepped foot on Belmont, I was like, this is it. This is where I want to go. So a week for me looks crazy. I get stressed thinking about it. But yeah, I'm a full-time student at Belmont University. I'll usually go to class in the mornings, early mornings, and try to be done by like 10 so I can go right after class. And then I'll do homework. I also work part-time at the Grand Ole Opry. And then I also like to record on my own and stuff, so I kind of just throw that in there when I can, but it gets pretty hectic. I normally write about 3 times a week with other people. There are people from Belmont, there are people who are signed to labels already. It's just kind of whoever you end up running into, but the people I write with inspire me every day and kind of just influence me subconsciously in my writing. When I think about me overall as a writer, it kind of just circles around love and the hardships we have in relationships and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of where co-writing comes into, and it's kind of nice if I'm writing with somebody who's a little bit more tough country or whatever. I can kind of learn from that and see how they kind of operate and the things they say. I think last year I had about 5 songs released, or I wrote them, but other artists released them. But yeah, it's been crazy to see. Like, I got to write with a guy named Jason Duke the other week, and he's had #1 with Kelsey Ballerini Dibs, and it was just really surreal to me to think that I grew up listening to that song, and now I'm here in this room with this guy, and it's just crazy. Both my parents have been supportive. My dad is probably the biggest supporter just because he's such a huge fan of country music, and that's kind of how I heard it in the first place. But even before I knew I liked to write music, I enjoyed listening to country music because of the stories that it told and the honest lyrics, and I think that's what sets country music apart from all the other genres. Illinois country is upstarts like me, Tasji Bachman.